I used to think the more green vegetables you eat, the better. Over the years, I still believe that. My mother did too. Every meal had vegetables, boiled, stir-fried, made into soup. But then, after the age of 65, my mother started to complain of tired legs, sore knees, a full stomach, and restless sleep. I thought it was natural, a result of time. Until one day, I started to write down every dish my mother ate. And what shocked me the most was the vegetables that seemed the healthiest and most familiar were actually making my mother's joints more inflamed, her digestion slower, and making her tired for no apparent reason. After the age of 60, the body no longer functions like it did when she was 30 or 40. The digestive system weakens, the intestinal wall becomes more sensitive, and small blood vessels are more vulnerable. There are vegetables that contain mild inflammatory stimulants, vegetables that silently increase blood sugar, and vegetables that reduce the absorption of calcium and magnesium, causing her limbs to gradually weaken without anyone noticing. And worse all because we think we're eating right. But sometimes, the very thought of eating as many vegetables as possible can actually make us age faster, get more tired, and lose our balance more easily every day without even realizing it. If you're caring for an aging parent, or have reached that age yourself, today's video isn't a warning, but rather a way to save each small meal before a fall or prolonged sleep deprivation leaves you or your loved one dependent on others. Not all vegetables are good, especially when you are over 60. There are vegetables that seem familiar, eaten from childhood to adulthood, but after a certain age, they silently cause serious problems for joints, blood vessels, and the digestive system. Below are 3 vegetables that I was forced to remove from my mother's menu after understanding the truth. 1. White potato. A dish that reminds me of family meals, from potato soup, fried potatoes, to mashed avocado. But for the elderly, white potatoes are a hidden sugar bomb. With a high glycemic index, potatoes cause blood sugar to spike just a few minutes after eating, then drop quickly, causing fatigue and dizziness. But what is more worrying? Constantly fluctuating blood sugar will cause inflammation of small capillaries, especially in the legs, brain, and eyes. The consequences: cold feet, numbness, slow reflexes, and loss of balance. 2. Eggplant. Beautiful purple color, delicious braised, grilled, or steamed. But don't let the appearance fool you. Eggplants are a member of the nightshade family, containing a substance called solanine. This substance is supposed to protect the plant from pests. But when it enters the body of older people, it can stimulate mild inflammation in the joints, especially the knees, lower back, and wrists. I have seen my mother, after eating eggplant, walk more slowly, have sharp pain when going up and down stairs, and complain that her body feels heavy, her legs won't lift. 3. Green bell pepper. Looks harmless, crunchy, and delicious in stir-fries, salads, or soups. But green bell peppers contain high levels of lectin, a plant protein that can cause inflammation of the intestinal lining. Lectins not only cause bloating, indigestion, and digestive disorders, but can also create a leaky gut condition, allowing toxins to leak into the bloodstream, triggering a systemic inflammatory response. My mother used to have mornings with mild joint pain, stiff neck and shoulders, and no clear cause. But after eliminating green bell peppers from her meals for a few weeks, those symptoms disappeared. The big lesson I learned here is, not all green vegetables are good, not all are nutritious. After the age of 60, choosing vegetables is like choosing medicine. Choosing the right one will help you recover. Choosing the wrong one will silently weaken your body. If you are taking care of elderly parents, or you are starting to have tired legs and insomnia, try checking again. Are those seemingly harmless vegetables secretly making your body more tired every day? When I choose the right vegetables, the meal is not only light, but also becomes a natural medicine for circulation, reflexes, and even memory of people over 60 years old. Below are 3 types of vegetables that I always include in my mother's meals, because they are not only nutritious, but also extremely easy to digest and suitable for the sensitive digestive system of the elderly. 1. Carrots protect nerves and maintain better balance. Carrots are not only a cheap and easy to find vegetable, but also a natural shield to protect nerves and legs that weaken over time. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which when entering the body will be converted into vitamin A, helping to protect the retina, nourish the peripheral nervous system, and support faster reflexes. After the age of 60, many people begin to feel slow when going upstairs or easily slip when turning their heads. Carrots help restore the connection between the eye's brain limbs, thereby increasing flexibility and balance. The dish I often cook for my mother: carrots steamed with olive oil. Cut into small pieces, steam until cooked, then drizzle with a few drops of pure olive oil. A warm, soft dish that does not require much chewing. Carrot and brown rice porridge. Puree carrots and cook with brown rice and a few slices of ginger helps brighten eyes, soothe the stomach, and help you sleep. Carrot and soft tofu soup. Light on the stomach, easy to digest, and extremely suitable for people with weak teeth. 2. Broccoli prevents inflammation, protects blood vessels and knee joints. Broccoli may not be as fragrant as onions and garlic, not as soft as pumpkin, but it is a green medicine that silently fights aging. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a compound that can reduce inflammation at the cellular level, especially in the knee joints, hands, and small blood vessels. Elderly people often complain, "I suddenly feel tired, don't want to leave the house," partly due to mild inflammation and poor circulation. Broccoli helps to relieve that condition, keep blood circulating better, and reduce fatigue. Attractive, easy-to-eat dishes. Broccoli puree soup. Cooked with sweet potatoes and nut milk, pureed, easy to swallow, easy to digest, and warms the body. Broccoli stir-fried with wood ear mushrooms with sesame oil. A light dish, cools the liver and aids digestion very well. Steamed broccoli with pureed cashew sauce. Soft, slightly fatty, rich in vegetable protein, and easy to eat. 3. Spinach brings blood to the brain and legs. Spinach, also known as Swiss chard, is the vegetable that I always prioritize in the afternoon for my mother. Why? Because it contains natural nitrate, helps dilate blood vessels, especially small vessels in the legs and brain. Thanks to that, blood is delivered to organs more effectively, helping to reduce pain, improve memory, and increase muscle strength for the legs. Elderly people often complain, "Why is my mind so foggy in the afternoon? My arms and legs are weak." Spinach, if eaten properly, helps restore clarity and a feeling of strength in the lower body. I will suggest an easy-to-prepare dish for you. Spinach salad avocado walnuts. Soft, fatty, light, good for the heart and brain. Spinach stir-fried with garlic plus soft steamed eggs. Light dinner, good for blood and easy to sleep. Spinach smoothie banana nut milk. For those who do not like to eat vegetables, but need to supplement daily. Necessary notes when taking care of parents. No need for precious vegetables, no need for expensive dishes. Just knowing how to choose the right 3 types of vegetables, you have contributed to the smooth flow of blood, keeping your legs strong and alert all day long. And sometimes, a bowl of properly stir-fried vegetables is the simplest tonic for a loved one over the age of 60. After more than 3 weeks of perseverance, I truly felt the silent power that those simple vegetables brought to my mother. Every morning, I still prepared a bowl of pureed carrot porridge, added a few drops of olive oil and a slice of steamed ginger. My mother ate it all without complaining about being bored and no longer said, "I feel tired after eating breakfast like before." From just eating for the sake of it, my mother started to look forward to breakfast and sometimes asked, "Are there any new vegetables today?" Broccoli, which my mother used to wave away because of its pungent smell, is now a dish she often adds to her bowl. I boiled it until just done, lightly drizzled with sesame oil, and added some chopped mushrooms or shrimp. After that meal, my mother no longer complained of being tired in the afternoon. She slept well at noon, no longer tossing and turning because of shoulder and neck pain or numb legs. As for spinach, I often mixed it into a light salad with avocado or mashed it into porridge with oatmeal. After a few days, my mother moved around more quickly. No longer the stooped posture, feeling each step as before. The most surprising thing was the day my mother bent down to pick up the fallen towel without having to hold on to the chair arm, then whispered, "It seems like I can stand up easier, huh?" I looked at my mother and felt strangely warm inside. Just 3 vegetables, carrots, broccoli, and spinach. But they were like 3 good friends helping my mother regain her independence, her steadiness in every step, every sleep, every time she sat down and stood up. I didn't do anything big. No medicine, no machines, just quietly changing each dish, each meal. But from those small things, I clearly saw one thing. When the elderly eat properly, they are not only healthier but also live with less anxiety, less inconvenience, and more feeling of being loved properly. I don't expect my mother to run and jump like she did when she was 40. I don't expect her to be as healthy as a young man. I just hope that every morning she can get out of bed without holding on to the railing. Every afternoon she can walk around the yard without gasping for breath. And every night she can sleep soundly, without turning over because of aches and pains. I realized that what makes that change is not supplements, not a major surgery, but very small things. A bowl of soft steamed vegetables, a plate of boiled cauliflower, or a little stir-fried spinach. Each piece of vegetable is not just nutrition. It is like a signal sent to the body, either to recover or to make it silently more tired every day. Don't wait until your parents complain of pain before you start making changes. Don't think that you have to buy expensive things to call it care. We just need to be quiet enough to observe, patient enough to choose, and loving enough to ask, "Is this vegetable suitable for you today?" Because sometimes, a proper meal is a gentle umbrella in the rain of old age. And a suitable vegetable can become a silent support so that the person we love can live more firmly every day.